They said the sheriff is what?
Hmm?
Oh. It's just like, what's going on? What do you mean?
And they come around the side and look at the back.
They do that?
No, you better go.
Look, I'm gonna go. Let me get up off of here. I got a plan real quick. All right. They keep leaking the address and keep calling the cops. I don't know why. My baby's fine. He's great. But they ain't want me. I'm cool. I ain't leaving my son. But so basically, look, so I found out a little bit. I educated myself a little bit. So basically,
I want to give a shout out to Trisha's World for catching this clip that I needed. I also want to let you guys know that I will be going live today at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, this is a big mystery to me. I'm not understanding why the sheriff department was banging on the door looking for Chrisean Rock. Now, is it because of the Wack 100 situation? Is it because of the alleged warrants in 3 different states that are allegedly surfacing all around social media that Chrisean Rock has? Or was it one of the neighbors that have been complaining since they moved in the joint? Because the reason why I'm saying that is from what Carlissa had said in one of her lives. You know, she doesn't hold anything a secret. When she was living there, they were having neighbor issues. And I'm wondering, why did they come to the house? This is still unclear to me. But until I do further due diligence on it, even the comment section, they could fill me in on, oh, this is the reason why they came. But until I hear it from the horse's mouth, the whole scenario, and I did in fact record some of the aftermath, then I'll be able to get down to the bottom of why the sheriffs were there, department, to see Chrisean Rock. It's really crazy how this is going down. You would think that Blueface would make a sound judgment to tell Chrisean to leave the premises of that address where we allegedly thought that he owned that house that is allegedly now in Wack 100's name. This is too chaotic, but I really think that some people thrive off of chaos, and I think the responsible and normal thing to do would have been to just tell Chrisean the first instant that something popped off, and it was with Wack 100 as soon as he went to jail, was for her to leave. For her to have to be subjected to this, probably the whole duration of the time that she is in the house, because allegedly, I'm hearing 2 sides of that story. She has 7 days to leave. Then I'm hearing that Wack 100 is giving her another warning, and she is able to stay in the house. But it's just not good, her being a young mother. They can use evidence, the court system could, of these videos, her behavior, her how she's moving out here in social media with a 5-month-old, referring to Junior, and basically take Junior from her. And and some other things can happen that don't need to happen and was not happening until she stepped foot into Blueface's um home. When she was living at her own house, you really never heard of stories of police coming to the house, you know like this. Now, if they did come, it was because of incidents that Blueface and Chrisean Rock were having with each other. She would either call the police, or maybe they were coming to the house because of disturbance. Because, allegedly they're saying that Chrisean Rock lived in a pretty nice area. I don't know. I'm not from LA. But they're saying, according to Wack 100, why would she leave basically what is considered like almost like the Hollywood Hills to even be in the location that Blueface was living at prior to him going to jail? Why would he move her back in to the home? Because we know that when they had off and on relationship from the past, Chrisean was staying with Blueface there, but he wasn't in jail. Now he's in jail, and people who do not like Chrisean are attacking Chrisean. Chrisean has to make a sound decision herself, though, going forward. Is this what I want? Do I want to be in a situation with my child where this is gonna continuously happen? So Chrisean was very shooken up. And I think because of that, because a lot of criticism was talked about on social media, it was an uproar because she started bringing in religion and, the spiritual aspect of things. And I think it was because she was scared. The sheriff departments were at the door. She didn't know what was going on, and again, we don't know if she has any active warrants. This is why they were at the door. We don't know if it was because of the neighbors or Wack 100. It's just kind of a coincidence that Wack 100 has publicly been going on to platforms and onto his own social media platform on IG, and he is expressing how he wants Chrisean out of his house. So we don't know if it's some dry snitching going on, because this is kind of a coincidence that all of this is happening. There's no altercations between Blueface because he's locked up and Chrisean. There might be loud music. Maybe Chrisean's in the studio and the neighbors are complaining. That's probably the only noise that is being happening around the spot. There are orders that she probably can't have certain company in there, so we know it's not them being rowdy, and I don't think that they would be rowdy, jeopardizing the situation for Chrisean Rock, because they know that she's on thin ice being there. I don't even think that anyone can be in that house but Chrisean Rock Jr. and Blueface's father, which allegedly they're also saying that Wack 100 wants Chrisean out and the father. So, there's a lot of mass confusion. This is design. I really feel like Blueface is being selfish because he has to keep this mass destruction up. He doesn't know what he's facing after he leaves that California jail as father's Nevada, and what happened in Las Vegas with that club owner. So him violating probation terms in Nevada, in the area of Las Vegas, he doesn't know if he's going to have to serve extra time, because those are two separate incidents. And I really think that he's afraid he can get out and make the money. But if he does not keep his name alive and the mess, the circus continuing, that he's going to not make any money when he gets out, because the algorithm is going to go down to some disrespectful numbers where they're up high still, search engine wise, people searching for Blueface, Chrisean, Chrisean, Bonnie Lachey, but it all turns back to Blueface and all the self-destruction and the planning and the manipulation that he's been doing, and it's keeping him relevant, and he needs to keep this up. He's using Chrisean, as we know, as a pawn, and the pawn is a messed up pawn, because we know that she is mentally not built to be put as a pawn or set as anyone to be the fall guy. One, she has someone she has to look after beside herself. Two, they're allegedly saying that financial situations going on with her. They're also saying, allegedly, that she is homeless. They're saying that she does not, in fact, have the home that she was living in. She got evicted from there. So there's a lot of things that are circulating. I think that even though she's not locked up, if she in fact does have warrants, and it's because she's Chrisean Rock, considered a celebrity. If you get a cop in a good mood, they can tell you to listen. Those warrants are in different states. Go clear them up. You have money to do it. You're not just an average, citizen out here that can't afford to go to 3 alleged states to clear warrants. Clear your warrants up, and we won't have to come to the house. But then on the other hand, cops, if you get a bad cop in a bad mood, they could take you into custody, have you around to the courts to clear up your warrants. Remember, Chrisean lies a lot, as well as Blueface and all the rest of the gang. Now, I'm not trying to say she's a narcissist. I think that sometimes some lies that people say that are in the social media spotlight are because they're trying to protect their identity and some of their sanity and some of what makes them human. And they have every right to, because just because they um do a service that is a public service to the public and they're known worldwide, that doesn't mean that they owe you an explanation about their whole life story. So I'm going to keep you updated on what's going on, but I know that Chrisean is going through some changes right now. I think she really needs to get herself out this situation. It's not looking like it's getting better, it's getting worse. And she has to stop thinking about Junior and not the in love with Blueface, because right now Blueface is not loving himself enough to even make a sound decision. That maybe she needs to get herself out of this house into a healthier environment and make money to keep herself occupied and in a positive vibe so that she can thrive. And if she does have to, in fact, be in a relationship when Blueface gets out and she has to help him with his financial obligations, which is paying that club owner, she's able to do it because she's getting a bag. She's doing something positive while he's locked up. She's no good at that house sitting around and not knowing when these sheriff departments are going to come banging on the door again.
They said the sheriff is what? Oh. It's just like, what's going on? What do you mean?
And they come around the side and look at the back.
They do that?
No, they bet on it.
Look, I'm gonna go. I'm not. Let me get up off of here. I got a plan real quick. Alright? I keep leaking the address and keep calling the cops. I don't know why. My baby's fine. He's great. But they ain't want me. I'm cool. I ain't leaving my son. But so basically, look, so I found out a little bit. I educated myself a little bit. So basically,